Hi guys, welcome back. So I am going to redo the video where let me grab them, where I was making these little pocket tags, because I realized that I was way out of frame. Trying to get used to this camera setup or phone setup has been a challenge. I just bit the bullet and ordered a new camera. I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about it because I'm about ready to cry. So I figured I would come on here today and do another video, because these are such a great idea and so easy to do an ephemera stash. So I figured I would just come back on here. I do need some more anyway, so it's not a big deal. And that way we can get them done. And maybe I can try to stay in screen. We will see. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. It is storming. And I am looking around and I have glitter all over me. So if you see glitter anywhere, me and my granddaughter just got through having a huge glitter fight in the middle of the living room floor. Yes. So what I use to do these with, I use the 6x6 papers. Now these were out of, it was a pad of paper I got from Michael's. Now these here were double-sided, the ones that I done on the other video, but today's they are single-sided. And so I took, these are the 6x6, and I just went ahead and cut some down to the 3x6, because this is the size that we need to do the pockets. And so I was just trying to help it, you know, go along a little bit quicker. So I went ahead and cut those at 3 inches. So they're 3 inches by 6 inches. And we'll just look through, and now there are some solids and then there are some patterns, and I kind of got them separated. So what we'll do is we'll pick out a couple and go ahead and make a couple of tags, and we'll just see what we can do in 30 minutes. So that's what we are going to do. So you're going to need a total of 3 of these pieces per journal tag. And so you can have it to where you mix and match it, or you can have it coordinating. You know, you can do like this here. It just all depends on how you want to do it. So I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do that way. I'm just trying to decide now, because now that I have all these choices, that makes it tough for me. So I think I'm going to do this as the back, maybe do this as the middle one, and then this is the front. Yeah, see, I'm better off not having all these choices. I would do much better without the choices, because when I have choices, it just makes it too hard for me. Way too hard. And this one, do I want to do it like this? I think I do. So we'll pick out just a couple more to figure out how we want to do them. Let's see here. I think I like this. What about if we do that one like that? Maybe one more. Let's see. Let's do the purple. So do we want to do like this? I think that'll be cute. Let's do that. And let's do the blue kind of the same way, so that we'll have a couple of different colors. And so I don't stick to my normal pinks, because you guys know I can do pinks all day long and I'm happy. So we've got that one. And that should do for now. That's enough to get us going, I think. Then if we need more, we'll come back and get more. Okay. I'll just stick these out of the way for right now. Alright, so let's get started. I'm just going to pull the first one off the top here. So you're not going to cut this one in the length, and you're not going to cut this one. These will stay at the 6 inches. This one here, the one that's going to be our top pocket, we want to cut the length of it to 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to cut this one up 4.5 inches. And do not throw these away. Excuse me. Don't throw those little strips away because, let me see if I can find it. What did I do with it? Oh, pooey. I don't remember what I done with it. Excuse me. I had made a collage masterboard with it. But you can also put it on the back like a tag, or put it on the front like a tag. So don't throw it away. All right. So now we're not going to do anything to this one. This is our back. So now we have our middle and we have our front. Now on this, you want to measure because you're going to cut a 2-inch angle. So what I do, and I'm going to take right here and at the top, actually, because I'm just going to turn it over, and I am going to measure 2 inches, and then I'm going to mark it. And I can write on this because this is the back side, so it's okay. So then what I do is I just try, and you don't have to do them together. I just like to do them together because I want my angles to be pretty spot on. So I am just going to, well, it's going to be fine. With me not really measuring it, it really doesn't matter because they'll both be the same no matter what. So I'm not even going to pay attention to my line. Y'all see what I just did. Because that is more important whenever you are cutting them separate. But since I'm cutting them together, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so that's where this is now. So see, there's our pocket already, just like that. Now I will go ahead and glue this down a little bit. I am going to, let me ink this up. I'm just thinking, I'm going to cut this because I do want to sew along the tops of mine. But we'll just do this one like this. And then I can do some others where I sew along the top. I think my normal ink dauber has fallen, so I'm getting this one. And I'm just going to ink it up just a little bit. If you are going to sew and you want to sew along the diagonal here, you would need to do that before you glue it together. And that's why I was just trying to decide what I wanted to do. But I'm okay with not sewing there. I probably will still sew around the sides. And then, you know, if you don't have a sewing machine and you don't want to use a sewing machine, either one, but you want to do something different on this, you can take some washi tape and, you know, fold some washi tape over it. And that would look really cute. So there's a lot of things you can do to it where you don't have to use a sewing machine if you don't have one or don't want to use one, you know, whatever the situation is. Okay, so I am just going to take some glue and I am just going to go right along this edge right here. And I'm just putting a thin line. And this is Fabri-Tac that I'm using. You can use any kind of glue that you want to use. You could even use score tape or something like that. I just like my Fabri-Tac. And there we go. So there's that pocket. And then I like to just make sure that everything's kind of lined up. And then I'm going to do this one too. And so probably what we will do for the video is we will get all the others ready, and then I'll pause the camera and go sew the ones that I want to sew, and then we'll come back on and put them together on camera. Okay, so that one's done. So now we could, you could even cut this with like your pinking shears or some of your you know, the scissors that have the designs. There's a lot that you can do to this to really make it look super cute. So don't, this is just the concept, and then from this concept is where you go all the other directions. So let's just keep cutting. So I've got, that's my bottom, that's my middle. So I need to cut this one at 4.5. Okay, and then I'm going to pull my middle back. And since I am cutting them together, I don't have to even measure. I just need to get, you know, an angle that I want. And I'm just putting the tip right there where on the cut line and angling it, and there we go. So there's this one. Okay, so I'm going to set it to the side. And then we'll do this one. So this one is our top, so it needs to be 4.5. And then I need to take the top and the middle and cut that angle. And you can do the angle, you know, the opposite way. Either way, it's, you know, however, it's personal preference. And these are going to be so cute. Look at that. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I will go sew, you know, what I'm going to sew, and then we can come back on here and put them all together. See, these are just a super fun, super easy, very quick mass make ephemera project. Very easy. You know, for me to say it's easy, then it's got to be pretty easy, because stuff will just get to me. I can't figure some stuff out. So, yeah, it is storming pretty bad here. We're supposed to have hail for the next few hours, it says, and I am not happy about that, because one of my sons is, one of my sons is actually driving in it right now, or will be. How did I have that one? Was it like that? I can't remember, but that's how we're going to do it. So we will get this done, and then I will go and sew on the diagonals, and then we will come back and put them together. Let's just take a look at what we got. So we've got this one, and that one. Look how cute these are. Oh my goodness, they are adorable. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I am going to pause the video. I am going to go sew these, the diagonal pockets. I'm going to see if I can find that master board that I made, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back. And so I just went ahead and sewed around this one while I had the sewing machine out. Look how pretty that looks. I love it, love it, love it. So I've sewn around all of these. So let's just start putting them together. So on this one, I done like a zigzag, and then I done straight, and then I done zigzag again. I like doing that sometimes. Just don't change from zigzag to straight or vice versa while the needle is still down in the paper. That's one thing you don't want to do. But other than that, change it and have fun with it. These scissors are wonderful, but they come unscrewed all the time. And I don't have a screwdriver right here, so I'm using something. Alright, so I'm just getting some of this. Now you can leave the thread hanging. It does look cute. I don't really want to, so that's why I'm taking it off. And so I am not going to put a lot of glue right down through here because I am going to sew back around these. So I just mainly want enough glue for me to just kind of hold it in place until I get it sewn together. But if you are going to be just gluing, make sure you glue these down really good so that they don't come apart on you. But these are just a really quick and easy way to use up some of your 6x6 papers, or even if you have like some 12x12s that you need to just use and get rid of, cut them down to 3x6, and you can have some really pretty journal or pocket tags is what I guess they would be called. They are just so cute to me. And they don't add a lot of thickness and bulk to your journal, but you can, you can put some cute little stuff in there, or some other pieces of ephemera. Fold up some paper and put down in there to have, a journal spot. Anything like that. And then I'll show you, excuse me, how we can take some of those cutoffs and use as well. That you can see, it doesn't take much time at all to end up with some really cute stuff. I'm going to leave the little pieces of thread hanging on that. It's not going to hurt anything, but it does look cute on some of them. And so you can do these, you can, because I always have papers left over when I do a journal that they're just not really big enough to do much with. You could do something like this because the papers don't have to be like this to where they're matching and coordinating. It's a junk journal, so you can do whatever you want to do in it, but use the same type concept to get you some ephemera built up, because that makes a world of difference when you are doing a journal and it comes time to start to finish it, listen to me. When it's time to finish it, then, you're having to pull all the ephemera and stuff to put in it, and I hate to stop and have to make it. I really do. And this, I can just sit there and I can just pull through, go through what I want to put in there, and it just makes it so much easier. Much, much easier. I mean, you see how quick these go together. They go together so quickly, and I love that. Because you can, if you had, 20-30 minutes to just sit down and do something like this, you could probably easily do 10 or 15 in a short, period of time. So what you can do on these, excuse me, these little cutoffs like this, let's see what we can find. I want to find the one that goes to that, and watch, I won't be able to find it. What did I do with it? Did I eat it? I apparently ate it, guys, because I don't see it. That's how it always is. The one that I want is the one I can't find. Okay, so we'll get a different one then. So I could take right here, I don't know what's up with my voice. I could take and glue this on right here, and then when I sew around it, this will have a little pocket as well. And so it just, you can easily make this into like a little 4-pocket or 3-pocket or however many pocket. I could put it on the back if I'd wanted to. But see how cute that is, and then when I sew around it, it'll be right there on it. So you can do that with any of them, and again, you don't have to use the coordinating paper. You can use something different. I'm just using the coordinating paper because it's right here. You don't have to do that, but that way I'm not wasting these little offcut pieces. I am using them. So this will be another way to get rid of some of the scraps. And I think those are really pretty the way I'm putting them on there. I like that. I'm really upset I don't know. There it is. Right in front of my face. Did y'all see that? Crazy, crazy. And you know, you could go one step further, but my angles are cut wrong, so no, you can't. I was going to say you could do another pocket going this way, and but my angles are all going wrong, so I'm not going to worry with it. And I'm going to put this one on here. So see, we did do these a little different today than I did the other day. And that's the one thing with the crafting and stuff like that is you may do something one way, and then the next time you do it, you may do it completely different. And that's exactly what happened today. So, okay, now what I'm going to do, I am going to pause again, and I am going to go and sew around all of these, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys, and I am back. So there we have it. Look at all those pretty little pocket tags that we have created today. Super cute, super easy. So, I mean, you can take it to any level that you want to take it. You see how, you know, I added some on, added the little pieces on some of them. So easy to do. You can even do something on the back if you wanted to. And I didn't do any embellishments really on these because I don't know what journals they will go in. If they are just going to kind of set in there, I would do something with the back. But if I am going to glue them down and have them be a pocket themselves, then there's no reason for me to do anything to the back. So guys, hopefully you were able to see this video, and hopefully I stayed in frame. And I will be redoing the double pocket envelopes. That will be in tomorrow's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And go and make you some of these and post some pictures in the Facebook group. I would love to see it. So talk to you later, guys. Bye.